guys, Victoria here. Welcome back to my channel, to the next Vlogmas episode. I honestly lost count which one this is specifically, but in today's episode I am preparing for my friend's arrival. I have a few people visiting me and a little kid of 1.5 years old who are going to stay at my apartment. I'm not gonna be here when they are here. And we will have a dinner, raclette dinner tonight, and then they will stay here for 2 nights. We will be hitting the Christmas markets of Vienna and being a tourist and checking out the best spots and going to eat in different restaurants, and we are going for brunch on Sunday as well. So I will try to take you along as much as possible. I'm not sure how much I will be able to vlog, since these friends I meet usually like once a year, so we have a lot to catch up on. But I'm trying to share with you as much as I can. Right now I am just starting to do some preparations for their arrival. I already prepared the bedding, I made their bed, I already cleaned the apartment. You have seen that video just before this one, so check it out if you haven't. And I already did a little bit of prep, but this afternoon I definitely need to do more. So let's see what I did so far. I took out the raclette set. We are going to do raclette. I already washed the tops of it in the dishwasher. I also prepared the cutlery for the raclette and I washed everything very thoroughly. I prepared 1 pot for cooking potatoes in, and then I'm gonna bake them or like fry them up a little with some rosemary and salt. That is delicious. I will bake a cake and I will probably start with that now. And that's why I prepared this one. I prepared this to cut up some apples because I'm going to make some apple cider in this pot. And then the cake is going in here, and this is just a leftover of my lunch that I need to clean up. Maybe I will start with the cleanup actually and then prepare the cake. And then we will have to make the table, prepare the set of table. I have prepared a lot of food. We have like ham and cheeses. I have wine. I prepared some tonic in the fridge in case someone wants gin tonic. We have sparkling water in case someone wants Aperol Spritz. I have veggies that we will fry up on the raclette as well. I also have mushrooms to go on the raclette. So let's prep. So here are the ingredients for the lemon loaf that I am making. 1/4 cup of oil, 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar or sugar replacement, vanilla, lemon zest and the juice, some yogurt, some baking soda, salt, and some milk. Turns out I need 2 bowls because I will have to combine in 1 bowl the dry ingredients and then in another bowl the wet ingredients. I made this before with coconut flour. The recipe says it works with oat flour, white flour or spelt flour. I'm pretty sure I made it with coconut flour, but this time I'm going to follow the recipe because I want it to come out well and I don't want to don't want to take risks. So 2 cups of white flour, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, and 1 cup sugar. This is where I always put less. But this is erythritol, not sugar. And then let's just mix it a bit. I should have probably put this through a sieve, actually. At least the flour would have been a bit fluffier, smoother. Okay, then we need 3/4 cup of milk. I'm using soy milk, but any kind of milk is okay. One half cup of yogurt, any kind of plain yogurt actually. Then we need 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using olive oil, which is probably not the best flavor-wise, but that's what I have. 1/4 cup. Then a 1/4 cup of lemon juice, so that will take a while. I also have to zest the lemon, so I'm gonna start with that, I think. Oh, smells so good. All right, so the lemons are zested and I juiced the lemons. Oh, there is a small piece of lemon seed. I don't want to put that into the cake. So 1/4 cup of lemon juice, freshly squeezed, at least that's what I'm using. And then I need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. That's exactly 1 teaspoon. Okay, perfect. All right, mix this and then just add together the dry and the wet ingredients. Mix them together and bake them on 180 Celsius degrees. I will have to check for how long. I also have to grease the loaf pan, so let's do that. Probably shouldn't have left this one inside. It smells so nice. Alright, I think that's it. I'm gonna try it if it's sweet enough. Okay, I think I'm gonna add some maple syrup to sweeten it. Doesn't feel very sweet. All right, let's try to transfer this without making any mess into this loaf pan. Will it fit? Hopefully. In the oven it goes. So for the apple cider that I'm making, I need 10 apples in water and I need half a cup of brown sugar, 4 sticks of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, and 1 tablespoon ground allspice. And of course fill it up with water, let it boil, and cook it for 3 hours. So after boiling, let it simmer on low for 3 hours altogether. Following those preparations that you just saw, I kind of forgot to film the rest of the evening. We had the raclette in the evening, we were chatting with the friends who are visiting, and then the next morning we were supposed to go to check out Vienna a little bit. As you can see, in the morning it was heavily snowing, so until about lunchtime it was like this, snowy. I mean, it was pretty and everything, but it was not the best to walk outside. We went to the Belvedere Gardens, where we also saw this cute train for kids, and a lady sat in it, which was quite funny. I don't know where are the kids, or I thought that she was with a kid at first, but apparently not. And yeah, we just took a walk in the Belvedere Gardens. It was quite magical, but at the same time, because of the heavy snowfall, not so comfortable. So we were looking for a coffee place, and we found a hidden gem in the 3rd district. So not too far from the Belvedere Gardens. We went to Das Schöneberg Cafe, which I have never been to. I didn't even know it exists, and actually it's a very cute, very nice cafe, and the coffee was also quite tasty, so I do recommend you to visit the place. And then after lunchtime we went to Schönbrunn, as you can see, where we had another walk, went up to the hill to the Gloriette, and then we went down to the Christmas market, which is on the other side of Schönbrunn. It was quite slippery, to be honest, and those who didn't have appropriate snow boots, snowshoes, were struggling because it was slippery, and some of the roads were actually closed down, so we had to kind of go around them. And then we spent the afternoon having glühwein and punch at the Christmas market. As you can see, there were a lot of people, so if you don't like crowds, you will probably not like this Christmas market. But honestly, most Christmas markets, when it starts to get dark, will fill up with people. So if you want to go there without many people, I recommend you to go in the morning when they open around 10-11.
This feels more Christmas markety than the one yesterday.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, really? Because of the houses?
And the decoration.
The next morning we had brunch at Das Vivet, and if you ever want to go to Das Vivet on the weekend, then make sure to have a reservation in advance. We definitely did, but there is little space, so even for us who had 8 people, we just had enough space for ourselves, so it was quite tight. So when you go there, just so you know, it is a tight space. They are trying to maximize the amount of seats that they can or the amount of people that they can seat. But the food and the drinks are very nice, and the service itself is also great, so I do recommend going there. I did not film when I was there. And then after that we went on a walk, and the closest Christmas market to Das Vivet is the Christmas market in Spittelberg, and again I did not film there. How amateur of me. And then we kept walking down, and we arrived at the Christmas market between the 2 major museums at the Maria Theresienplatz, and then from there it is just a hop to the Rathausplatz, where I would say the most famous Christmas market is. Maybe they are head to head with the Christmas market in Schönbrunn, but this Christmas market has an ice rink, so it is superior. And then we headed down to the 1st district, and we went on a walk in the area of the historical Vienna, checking out some of the main sites in the city center. And then in the afternoon, after having a cafe, my friends had to head to the airport. They were going back home, flying back home, so it was just a short visit, and this was our annual reunion. So far, between 2020 and 2023, our reunions were always in Hungary, this time in Vienna. Next year we are planning to go to London, so let's see how that goes. Thank you for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I am looking forward to see you at my next Vlogmas episodes. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you like this video. I'm looking forward to see you. Until then, goodbye.